Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Alright, so I told you guys that I was going to update you guys and tell you my experience with... Okay, so I totally did not say the name right in my last video. It's... Okay, let me give it another crack at it. I believe it's methylprednisolone. I'm never going to be able to say it, so yeah. Okay. I put it in the description of my other video, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be in this one as well, so you guys can know what I'm talking about. What's that? Steroid. It's a steroid. Okay, so in the last video, I was pretty terrified of taking medication just because just the videos that I've seen on it, they didn't have the best experience. Or it sounded like it was like kind of intense. Um, my experience, this is day one. This is after day one of taking the medication. As you can see, give me 1 second. I took all 6 for the first day. I know I was trying to convince a nurse to just let me take 4 yesterday because I thought that 6 was a little extreme. But, you know, I kind of got told to just take my medication. Okay, so for today, it decreases by 1 each day, so people don't, it helps to like, so people don't withdraw off of it. That is what terrifies me, is that you can like, yeah. Anywho, um, what I can say about the first day, definitely recommend taking these guys with milk, because if you take them with water alone, like even if you had 8, um, if you take them with water alone, it doesn't, it leaves like a nasty taste in your mouth. So I really recommend taking it with milk. Avoid coffee, any sort of like caffeinated drink. And I don't know the effects of how it would be with drinking, but I'm pretty sure it probably wouldn't help. Um, so, what else? Eat. I would really, like, I try to, like, I probably have ate the most I've ever, sorry guys, the most I've ever ate. I don't like being forced to eat because it gives me stomachache. So yesterday I felt really like full. But you have to eat every single time you take this pill. So like today I'm supposed to take one before breakfast, and then after lunch, after dinner, and then 2 at bedtime. But I'm not doing that because what I found that I did yesterday, I spaced them out every 2 hours just because I was not comfortable with taking them all at once like I was told that I could do. I ended up seeing a video of a doctor saying, you know, space them out like 8 to 10 to like, you know, so on and so forth. So I did that. I feel like it probably helped with the effects not being so intense. And also the fact that I'm not, I'm pretty sure I got prescribed maybe one of the lowest ones. It's used, I think what was so like scary for me is that I thought it was like a steroid, you know, like it's a steroid, but I'm obviously not using it like for trying to enhance anything. What is that? Sorry guys. Um so it's supposed to help with the inflammation in the nerve in my back. Um I would say after the first day, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be feeling anything, but I definitely yesterday, last night, had a lot of pain in my right leg. Um, and then I feel great today. I So I would say the second day is a lot better, but my mistake was taking my last pill around 10. So they're not kidding when they say that you're not gonna really be able to sleep if you take them too late. I could not get to bed till 5. My body felt horrible, jittery. I before I took this pill, um, I felt jittery. Like my hands were just like if it felt like your body's just like shaking, and I was sweating, and I'm not sure why. I'm pretty sure that that's what you had to have to deal with if you just try to like cut off from 6. Um, yeah, so it's pretty scary, but it's not like you're full blown shaking and it's like something you can't like you just can't take. So don't get scared of that. You just do feel really jittery, um, like like if you had an energy drink. I don't wouldn't compare this to coffee. Like if you drink too much coffee, because I've never felt like this. I would compare it to maybe like an energy drink. Um, so prepare yourself for maybe that. But then again, remember that everybody's experiences are different with this medication. Some people may feel something more intense or less intense, or may not even feel anything, which is great. Um, I'm just trying to give you guys my experience and what I recommend you do. So try to avoid taking this medication um, really late. Because if you take this medication really late, at least it was horrible for me to try to go to sleep because I was like wide awake. I was not like sleepy. I was having trouble sleeping, and I did not get like to sleep till like 5 in the morning. So that wasn't a great experience there. I didn't wake up till like I don't know. I was like in and out all morning. So yeah. So you'll be feeling jittery. The only thing I can really like sweating. I feel like towards the end when I took the medication too close together, I was sweating really bad. Like it was like I felt like hot flashes almost. Um, like just like on and off of just like heat and you're good, and then heat and it's like it was making me sweat. It was so weird. It was such a weird experience. Anyways, so what I'll be doing is I'll think I'm still gonna space them out every 2 hours except for the last 2 because I started at shoot. I think I started like at 1. I didn't even look at the time. Yeah, I think it may have been 1 when I took the next pill. So I'm gonna try to get them all taken maybe by like I don't know, maybe like 8 or sooner. I'm gonna try. Just because I don't want to have another sleepless night because of this medication. You don't know my urgency to just want to finish it all. Like, I don't want to be on this medication anymore. It just doesn't make you feel all that great. So for me, it was the weirdest combination. It was like jitteriness, but like mellowness at the same time. I'm not sure how that works. I was expecting like, jumping around and like, you know, um, and like being super like energized. No, I was like jittery and like sweating. Yeah, honey. And but mellow at the same time. It was yeah. It just I would not take these again unless I like seriously have to. Um, and I would definitely cut down the amount that I would drink. At least for myself, I really recommend that you follow your doctor's orders. But for me, I think I would have stopped at 4. I think just because I'm scared and because it would have been a faster cut down time and I would have ended faster. Again, if you guys finish medication you're not going to be using, take it to your local pharmacy or somewhere safe that it can be disposed of. Don't throw them away. Don't flush them. And yeah, thought I'd add that little reminder in there. Okay, so I'll let you guys know how the second day goes. Okay, just remember, you guys were gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. We're all gonna be okay. As I have said in my last videos, and I'm gonna continue to say it. If you guys need any prayer whatsoever for anything, leave it in the comment section. You don't have to tell me why you need prayer. Just be like, hey, prayer's this way, or even, hey, like I've said in the past. So don't be afraid to speak up and talk to somebody that you trust if you need any sort of help. If you're going through anxiety, depression, or any negative thinking or anything, talk to a professional, talk to a doctor. That's what I mean by professional, or a therapist, or even a friend. Start off with a friend. I'm talking from experience. You don't want to be dealing with this for many years by yourself because it becomes more and more difficult. People don't know what you're going through. And it just really, it would be like I regret all the years I spent trying to do it by myself when I could have had help or the support from my family. That is one of my, like, a big regret when it comes to anxiety and depression and all of that, is trying to do it on my own. Don't try to do it on your own. Please speak out, speak to someone. It doesn't make you any less of a person. It doesn't make you a coward. It doesn't make you anything. It makes you super brave for actually speaking up. And maybe one day you can help somebody with that may be afraid, somebody that you may know who is afraid of speaking up and asking for help. There are hotlines that you can look up. Even there is just like, there are resources everywhere. You don't have to go through this by yourself. Nobody's trying to lock you away or trying to I think that was everybody's big fear of speaking out, is that you think that somebody's gonna think you're crazy, or at least that was what I was afraid of. But we're not. Life happens and our bodies just react to it. We're human beings, and we all go through difficult situations where our bodies, maybe trying to protect us in a certain way, that it just happens to be anxiety, or different situations can cause depression or whatever other mental, like, health issue we may be having. I'm not sure. It's nothing to be ashamed of. I feel like everybody in this world has something to a certain point. Some may not be as bad as ours, or even worse than what we're going through. But it's absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. We're only human. Our bodies try their best, to keep going through stressful situations, through it all. But just know that you don't have to go through it by yourself. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Speak up, and with somebody that you trust, and lots of prayer from, at least that's what helped me, was a lot of prayer. If you don't pray, you could ask somebody to help you pray. I really recommend praying, and also asking for help. And if you know anybody out there going through that, I would encourage you to encourage them to seek help. And if you're going through something similar and you have a friend that is going through something similar, I would not recommend trying to take on their their troubles on top of yours, because that can trigger yours, and it's just gonna make it like a big, like, how am I gonna say this? Okay, so it's awesome to try to help our friends. And you can recommend them to find a counselor, speak to a doctor, anybody. You will be like, you will find somebody who's there and willing to help you. But you also have to look out for yourself and your own well-being, mentally. Um, you can't take on other people's troubles on top of your own, because it may trigger yours as well. So encourage your friends to speak out. If they spoke to you already, that is amazing. Just encourage them to actually get professional help. Is my recommendation. You don't have to listen to me, but yeah, that's what I would recommend, is that you encourage your friends to seek professional help, and you yourself. It's really brave of people to come out and say that they need help. So I hope that you guys find an awesome therapist, or you just, you all get the peace that you need. You'll definitely be in my prayers. I may not know you guys individually, but I always try to keep as many people in my prayers as possible, because I know there's a lot of people going through difficult situations. But yes, so let's be kind to one another, because we don't know what people are going through in their day-to-day basis of life. We don't know what people may be going through at home, why people may be moody, why people may be the way that they are. Let's not judge each other, and let's be kind to one another, because kindness can literally go a long way. All right. God bless you all. I hope I didn't bore you too much with this video. I'll be letting you know if God lets me live and lets us all live, the update for day 2. And stay safe, guys. Bye.